Sing me a song of a lass that is gone, say could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. All right. Hey guys, it's Bird Calls and welcome back to the channel. If you recognize that song I just sang, you already know what it is. We are hitting Outlander Season 7, Episode 1. Achaia, the second half of Season 7 is about to start. You haven't watched one episode? Yes. Is that crazy for me? Yes. Fun fact, guys, Outlander is my favorite show. Been watching it since Season 1, Episode 1. Have watched every episode more than once outside of a few that are just like, yeah, no. Seasons 1, 3, and 5 are probably my go-tos. Love the end of Season 2. Love the beginning of Season 4. Love it. It's probably the longest consistent show that I've watched ever. Love the casting. Scotland is high, if not at the top of my list of places I want to travel. I've been to Ireland, not Scotland. Love this show, guys. All right. So it has felt incredibly strange to not watch any of Season 7's episodes, but come on, gather. Let's talk Outlander, because I don't have anybody in my life outside of my mom who watches it, and she's only watched like a few episodes here and there. So talk to me, give me the knowledge. Never read the books. Considering reading them after the show itself is over. We'll see. I don't like to really do it that way where you watch a show and then you read it, but it would be nice to kind of have an image in my head of the Claire and Jamie that I know and love. Yeah, let's do this. I'm so excited. It's been too long, guys. It's been a while even since I've watched Season 6, so let's do it. If I say anything that was covered in Season 6 that I just forgot, tell me in the comments what I'm missing. So weird. Oh my god, here we go. Outlander loves a good noose. Oh my god. The terror that would have to be going through your mind. Where is Jamie? What is going on? Like, I know now, but okay. No.
Uncle Jamie.
I cannot let my darkest fears cripple me. Blood of my blood, bone of my bone. I ken you're alive still.
Right.
I'd feel it if you were gone. I ken it in my bones, and I will find you.
I believe you.
John Quincy and the Cherokee are away back to the ledge.
Young Ian.
Let's go get my wife.
So beautiful. Oh my god, here we go.
Sing me a song.
Ooh, that's a whole different voice.
Say could that lass be I?
Ooh.
Hello and breeze, islands and seas, mountains of rain. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was.
This is different.
Oh, bird at sea, sky.
That's probably the most different version of that song we've ever done. Of course, my favorite is just like the good old Scottish original one from Season 1. But that was pretty. It's always pretty.
Could that lass be I?
Oh, it's coming back. Everything that happened in Season 6.
I was just coming to pay my respects to Mrs. Fraser in any case. Mrs. Fraser.
Your respects.
Mrs. Tolliver, I'm to see to your welfare and acquaint you with our custom. You will receive one meal each day.
One.
Stuff your custom, Maisie. She has some money. Fetch us a bottle of Jennifer, there's a good girl.
Ah. Really? You're just spending my money for me, huh? Okay.
Please, could you get a word to my family?
That I cannot do. I'm sorry.
You aren't the murderess.
Don't want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Sadie, by the way.
Claire,
You, know a game called Brag?
let me guess. You're in here for cheating at cards.
Cheat?
You went to jail back in the day for cheating at cards?
All right then. But not for money. How long have you been in here?
A month almost.
Are all of these cells full? Why do we have to be in the same cell?
Ain't been anybody tried in the last 2 months. Maisie says the court's shut down.
If they've not tried you, they can't hang you.
I am innocent.
Of course you are.
There's unrest in the street. The rebels have made it hell for any loyal subject.
Oh, Murta. I miss him.
I could not tell her what it was. Could not say that I knew just how long this war would last. That the courts would likely remain closed for years to come.
Oh, so we're that close.
Feels like I'm throwing you to the wolves.
I think they're more commonly known as wives. Are you gonna be okay with Reverend McMillan?
Surely I can handle ministering to a few soldiers.
Whoa, Roger's got the full beard going on now.
What do you even say to a preacher? A break a leg doesn't seem right. God luck?
Oh, no.
Good day to you both. Thank you, Mistress Mackenzie, for your willingness to assist with the almsgiving. Are you ready, Mr. Mackenzie? The soldiers we'll encounter today are in need of much prayer and supplication.
Sure, his father would be proud.
Good day, young man. Could we offer you some comfort? The future Reverend Mackenzie was at the Battle of Alamance.
Bible verse ain't gonna help us.
What advice can these devil dodgers give us, hey?
Devil Dodgers. Whoa. Go ahead, Roger.
Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. And God will surely go with thee. Ali.
Oh my God. What? Who are you?
What did you just say?
Muhammad Ali. You're a traveler, aren't you? You've got to help me.
Who are you?
Wendigo Donner.
You were one of Flying Brown's men. Claire Fraser told
I
me.
didn't do nothing to her, okay?
Wait. Oh God, this is that guy?
Why would I hurt her? She's like us, isn't she?
I'm sorry, did he?
I needed a gemstone to get back to my own time.
I'm gonna need clarification on that because I don't remember anybody helping her.
I came back to help the Indian nations, but
Claire did tell me that.
5 of us made it to the stones at Ocracoke, but we got split up when we went through. Never saw them again. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to go home.
What is your time?
Help me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sun's barely up and look at the state of Tolly.
Oh, yeah, there are a lot more women in here than I thought.
Glass of water wouldn't hurt.
I doubt she'd drink it if there's no gin in it.
Open it.
Get who's this now?
Juniper is not my fave.
Which is the healer?
That would be me.
What is she charged with?
One of them's a forger, a few of them are thieves, and one of them's a murderess.
Yeah.
As to which one being which...
You mean to say you don't know?
Murderess.
I'm the murderess. Sadie.
Wow.
Come with me.
Okay, that's kind of silly. Sadie, what if they were to hang you because they think you're the murderess? Like, damn.
Mr. Christie! Glad to see you kept your word.
It's clear. She's gone. You were supposed to keep watch. The guards wouldn't allow me to stand out here all night. The sheriff assured me they'd treat her with dignity.
Ugh.
They're saying that Auntie Claire was taken.
You can just walk into a prison?
Soldiers looking for a healer.
Where was she taken?
They couldn't tell me.
Could not or would not.
Got any drink? Have you, sir?
Oh my God, girl.
Tell me what you know.
A shilling more and we'll make it a wee dram or two.
Woman.
Did my best to help her. You probably ought to be thanking me.
She tried to claim the murder charge for herself. No pardon possible for forgery. As for murder, she probably thinks she can plead the good book and get off scot-free.
You're living in fairy world if you think I'd get away with that.
You better thank the Lord that that guard is watching. Where did they take my wife?
How the bleeding hell should I know?
Thank you.
I'm not even sure both of them were soldiers as such.
What are they like?
Okay, why are y'all willing to talk now?
What's going on here?
I'm James Fraser. I demand to know where my wife was taken.
She was taken on my husband's orders.
Where is he? Your husband?
You think I'm privy to such information?
Okay.
He'd gone to quell some unrest, rebels passing through on the way to take Fort Johnston. He's likely...
Well, that was easy. Jamie does have an intimidating presence. Oh my god, Claire back on a ship by herself. Lord.
Who the devil is this?
Healer, Mum. Midwife. Mistress Fraser.
Where did you find her? The workhouse or the local jail?
Well, damn.
Jail, actually.
We're not that desperate yet, are we? Plucked from a jail. Imagine.
Looks like it.
My husband hunted by mobs of his own citizens.
Claire knows the feeling.
May I examine you? I can help. How long have you been ill?
I've been vomiting all night and sweated through the sheets.
Hmm.
Perhaps I'll take one of my tonics.
No. Nope.
Perhaps we can find you something more suitable.
Shouldn't you be letting my blood? Oh God, is it true? Are you the one who murdered her husband's pregnant mistress and cut the baby from her?
Oh my god.
She was not his mistress. And I didn't kill her.
My husband doesn't know, does he?
How did you hear?
Oh, you're quite
infamous.
You don't look depraved. Though I must say you don't look quite respectable either.
It's ginger tea.
Not until you swear you won't hurt my baby.
Oh, because if I was going to do that, me swearing would definitely take it away.
I'm a healer. Harming someone would be rather at cross purposes with that, wouldn't it? You've eaten something that strongly disagrees with you, that's all. I'll go ask your husband to send for some different medicine.
Thank you. I won't say anything about the charge if you don't.
Claire just becomes friends with everyone. Her and Jamie just have that, you know? Except for everybody just falls in love with Jamie.
There's enough food in here to last 3 days. Are you leaving me?
Snacks.
Wait, you're not gonna tell? Oh.
That's her Wendigo Donner, isn't it? You're gonna try to help him escape? You're not Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. You're studying to be a minister, for God's sake.
I know.
I know, what a start.
According to Claire, he didn't do anything.
He just stood by and did nothing.
Okay.
While my mother was brutally attacked.
What could he have done without getting killed himself? He's desperate, scared. He came back here to help his fellow Indians and everything went to shit. When I came to the Stones, I ended up on Bonnet's crew. I did what I had to, and I would have done anything.
No. No, you would never.
I was gonna say, Roger would never have just sat back and watched that, yeah.
I watched Bonnet throw a child overboard on that ship.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
I wanted to save them, but I couldn't. Bonnet and his crew would have killed me. So how can I condemn him?
Ooh, that is rough. Yeah, Roger, do what you gotta do, but I am not gonna feel good about it. Interesting thing is, Claire would probably do the same thing. Well, actually, I don't know.
Sure, and take back Fort Johnston.
It'd be kind of hard to forget somebody who just sat by and watched that happen to you.
Do you have any idea what fate awaits me if I lose this wretched colony? The Redcoats will hang me before the goddamned rebels do.
Forgive me. I wanted to ask if I could go fetch some additional supplies in Wilmington for her. Your wife's continued good health may depend on it. Please, Your Excellency, I just need to get some extra supplies.
Make a list and we'll send a messenger to collect whatever it is you need before we...
Oh, I would be so seasick.
My wife is with child. She'll require your assistance. You will remain on the ship for the duration of our...
Why is Claire always getting hijacked? Because she's a healer. Every time. Every time she's on a ship.
We've lost Fort Johnston, sir. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah.
You know her?
We've met.
Well, before you two become reacquainted, could you fetch me something to ease the griping in my stomach? Splash of brandy in it.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Oh, so now I just turned into the servant. Okay. What?
Your servant, madam. I couldn't quite believe my ears when I heard that you'd been arrested for murder.
If you're here in such illustrious company, then I'm sure that all must be in order. I assume this means that your husband has finally declared himself for the crown, Mrs. Fraser?
Did she put something in this tea?
Your husband is James Fraser, of Fraser's Ridge.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I do hope that we can count on Mr. Fraser's support in our endeavors, but...
You have lost your mind.
How dare you?
Right? Top of the list, Major.
Manipulative bastard.
Right. Thank you. Top of the list.
Mr. Thomas Christie, a Mistress Claire Fraser requires your immediate and most urgent assistance. We require your utmost discretion.
This relationship is so weird.
Please hurry. The cruiser will not be at anchor for long.
All right, what's in this letter? Get it to Jamie.
I assumed you knew what my charge was and you were turning a blind eye. Mistress Martin certainly did.
The crew told me you were a healer coming from the jail.
I am.
Ask for any of the unsavory details.
Well, that's weird.
You didn't care what I'd done when you sent for me.
But a murderess, it's unthinkable.
I'm here. I really could have killed your wife already.
I did what I could to save that unborn child. And I will do everything I can for your wife and your baby. Your wife told me. I know what it's like to lose a child. There is no greater pain.
My 3 beautiful boys.
One of the reasons why season 2, the first part of it, were a little rough for me. But when they go back to Scotland, love it.
The only thing more painful than losing my sons is knowing that my 3 daughters will grow up in a world that exists without them.
Wait.
The men they would have become.
Wait, he lost all of his sons and all of his daughters lived? Wow.
No one enters war willingly. No matter one's personal convictions.
What exactly?
Those who don't have to do the fighting do, usually.
Murder is one thing. But to be suspected of treason is quite another.
Mr. Fraser.
Okay, yay.
Mistress Fraser is.
Yes!
She's on a ship, the cruiser. She wants you to go to her. Bermudas. She wants you.
Okay, you're not a complete jerk. Did he say he was in love with her? I think he said he was in love with her last season.
Boat ahoy!
Is Jamie there? Yes! Yes.
Acquaintance of Lord John Grey.
Sasa.
Okay, we're not gonna pretend. All right.
Excuse me. This is not permitted.
Come for my wife. I humbly ask that you allow me to take her home.
I mean, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Is a prisoner of the crown.
Oh my God.
You have declared martial law over the colony of North Carolina. You alone have control over the custody of any prisoners. You have the power to release her.
The crime of which your wife stands accused is most heinous.
There is
It's a biggie.
I should hang the 2 of you out of hand, have you swinging from the yardarm.
Because you have so many options.
Return to the backcountry and gather such men as you can. Then report to Major MacDonald and commit your troops to his campaign.
Oh, God.
200 men.
Jamie can't get out of a fight for the life of him.
very well. Be still, Ian. Do not despair. See you when the morning comes.
At least you two have seen each other. I was afraid we were going to go the whole episode without them being together.
Excuse me, miss. Do you have a moment to talk about someone who loves you very much?
I don't have time to talk about God today.
Oh, damn.
I was talking about your husband. You have any time for him?
Always. He's been kind of busy ministering to some soldiers.
And how's that going for him?
Rough start.
He hasn't helped a certain conscript escape.
Yeah, I know you're going to end up doing it anyway.
I do want to do something for him, Bree. So I'm going to help Wendigo. By praying for him.
Oh.
Go on then. Do it now if it'll make you feel better.
Lord, please help Wendigo Donna. Or at least help him to help himself.
Appropriate.
You're going to be a great minister.
Right.
You should go back to the ridge. I don't want you involved. What do you mean?
Fraser.
John, is that a whiskey in your hand?
I have wrestled with my demons.
It looks like you're losing.
You must help me. There is something I must do.
I got shit to do, man.
Let me go to the cruiser. Let me tell the governor what I have done.
I swore to Claire you'd have the protection of my name, my clan, and the protection of my body as well. I will honor that promise.
That in letting me go to her, you will honor that promise.
He does know that Jamie is an honorable man.
Allow me to do this.
Can say nothing to dissuade you.
No.
Send Claire back to me.
I know that hurt.
I won't have a eulogy, and I don't know what sort of burial awaits me, but I do wonder what you might have said about me.
Tom's growing through it, obviously.
I would say that Thomas Christie was an honorable Scot. A leader of men.
Boat ahoy!
This would be so disappointing.
Jamie said he was coming back.
I've come to confess to the murder of my daughter.
What?
And I will swear to it by the Holy Scriptures.
Yeah.
You asked me if I thought you a witch.
You didn't think I was one?
No. The girl was one, so was her mother.
The girl was your daughter?
No daughter of mine. My brother's.
Oh.
When the rising came, I declared for the stewards, and he begged me not to go. I asked him to look after my wife and wee Alan, and he did. Mona was a witch, and he succumbed to her. More than once I caught her at it, working her charms and hair flying loose, mad in the wind.
Didn't take much. Just throw some accusations out there.
She was eventually hanged for the murder of my brother. By the time she came to me, Malva already had it, the same darkness of soul as her mother.
Well, that's...
I do not think it wrong to prevent yet another witch from entering the world.
Did he actually kill her?
She confessed when I caught her with the Sin Eater's bones. She'd made a broth to poison us with.
She wanted Jamie. What she saw as freedom. Do you know who the baby's father really was?
Claire, you too damn empathetic for your own good sometimes. It's a beautiful thing.
I don't believe you, Tom.
Right. Something seems off about that.
I have waited in hope of a thing I knew must exist. Now I know. I love you.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
I have sworn that I killed my daughter for the shame she had brought on me by her wantonness. You will go free.
Yeah, I don't believe him, but I'm just not sure. I mean, I guess he's doing this to save her, but...
I've spent my life in the attempt to give my love to those who are not worthy of it. Allow me this, to give my life for the sake of one who is.
God, this show is just full of people who fall in love with Claire and Jamie, and it's just with full knowledge that they will never love them back.
Lieutenant Tate, I'm ready now.
I mean, they're still going to take Claire. They've pretty much hijacked her. Oh. Yay. Damn. Okay, now I'm confused on how the hell Claire ends up in the what is it, the gallows?
Tell me he didn't make that confession for me.
What do you mean? He just told you he made it for you. You don't believe him?
He loves you.
Right. Oh.
I'd have done the same. Counted my life well lost. If it saved you.
Okay, but yeah, then Claire would have been like, yeah, we're going together. Like,
If he feels the same as me, then you've done no wrong to him. That's what he wanted.
no, I mean, she's a healer. She's not going to be able to live with this.
Rest now, McCree.
Jamie, what are you about to do? Wait, is that him? Is he not in jail? Oh. Ew. Oh, this, oh.
Show your horse. But no, I'm anywhere.
You didn't fancy a trip back to Bonnie, Scotland, then, eh?
Oh, take care of him.
No. No, thank you. I prefer to wait until after.
After? You harm a hair on my head.
And what?
You know my kin will hunt you down.
By now, my nephew will be paying your men a wee visit.
Amazing. Like, Jamie's a good man, but when he taps into that don't with me side.
You're a good man.
Okay.
Moral man.
I'm also a violent man.
Right. There are layers, honey.
Any goodness that prevails in me is because of my wife.
Mm.
You try to take her from me.
You won't kill me.
Ugh, he doesn't kill him. All right, episode 1 in the books. Interesting start. Again, I thought Claire and Jamie would probably spend more time apart. I'm so glad they didn't. It's been a minute since I've seen the end of season 6. I can only imagine the amount of drama that is about to happen this season. I know the American Revolution is on its way, and it looks like they're a lot closer to it than I even understood. So I'm also just wondering how everything happens with Fraser's Ridge once they get out of, or if they're even going to be back at Fraser's Ridge for the rest of the season. I don't know. But okay, I'm glad to be back in the Outlander world again. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join the Bird Calls fam if you love Outlander as much as I do. Definitely check out some of our other videos on the channel. Let me know what you have thought about the season so far. Please, no spoilers. I am usually here with my sister Risha, but she is not an Outlander person, so it'll just be me on here, okay? Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.
We're bird calls, bird calls, bird calls. That's what we do.